Okay, today we are going to manually grade our pattern pieces. Since this is so new, I think it's best to just take these steps slow. By now, you should have drafted your base size. You should have fit it and made any adjustments. You should have added your size scale. And of course, you should have all of your measurements in place too. Okay, so you will also want to open up your view. You want to open up your grading table and your grading rules library. You can find them both under the view menu. There's even a keyboard shortcut, Control 4 for grading table. Okay, these corners should be grading points. If they are not, double click it and make sure that the grading is checked. Okay, I'm just going to do one at a time to start. So I'm going to select him. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change my high point shoulder on my back to be an inch shorter for my small size and an inch longer for my large size. So I'm going to click all three of these points, and I'm just going to do it one at a time right now just for you to follow along. So there it is. It's definitely selected. Medium, we'll leave it 0. Okay, so small, this is actually on our y-axis. I'm going to say -1. Let's see what happens. Okay, you know what? I went the wrong way. Negative goes down. Oops. Let's go back and get rid of the -1. Okay, so now it goes up 1. Guess what we want for large? You said -1. You were correct. So then now the small is an inch shorter, the medium is just at 0, we're not grading it, and then large is an inch bigger. Now what I'm going to do is I'm happy with the way this turned out. I don't want to grade left to right, I only wanted to grade up and down. So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to click this little button that says copy grading. Click. Now I'm going to go to our next point, and instead of typing them all in manually, I'm just going to click paste. I'm going to go to our third point and paste, and it just copied it. Now I notice my measurement here, my high point shoulder, did not get graded. So I'm going to select it on the medium size, and I see it's all zeros, and let's hit paste again. Great. It's important that your internal measurement lines get graded so that it changes your measurement report. So we can actually go right now and check that out. So report measurements. Okay, our back high point shoulder is at 18 inches, 18.026. Let's how happens if I change it to small. It's at 17. Great, it worked. Large. It worked. That's good. That's important. That's how we communicate in the apparel industry. It's extremely important. So you want your pattern organized and clean and to communicate all of that information. Okay, let's try another one. How about if we do width? For each size, I'm going to make it only ½ an inch difference actually. So I'm going to start with this little grading point here. So small on the X, I'm going to do a -0.5. Medium can stay at 0. And large, I'll do a +0.5. Okay, I'm going to copy. I'm going to go down here to the bottom. Oops. On my medium bottom, don't fall for the large bottom, and hit paste. Ooh, we have some craziness happening. Okay, so when it pasted it, it deleted my negatives I had. Remember I had a negative here, so I'm going to actually say +1 inch, -1. Okay, now we're back in business. Okay, so there we go. Okay, this chest piece, where is that? Make sure that got graded as well. It looks like it did. We can always know for sure under the report. We need our across back measurement. It says 7 inches. Yep, small 6.5. It did. It got graded. Hooray! 7.5. Cool. It's good to double check that. So for this assignment, you're going to go to all of your pattern piece and grade all of the points that you think are necessary to be changed so that it matches your spec sheet you created. And then after that, you're going to want to make sure, you're going to want to true up your seam. So I know on our base size, you already trued up your seam. You know this armhole fits in the front and back armhole. You know your shoulders are the same length, they get sewn together. You know your side seams are the same length. You need to do that again and look at just your small and make sure your small armhole matches your small graded sleeve at the armhole. And you'll just have to manually go in and change it if it doesn't. Well, but go ahead and get started, and I'll be checking on you.